Okay, so let's chat to the coming Tony Elumelu Foundation Forum for 2019. I got two individuals here from not just the foundation, but the bank behind the foundation and the forum. Welcome, Dewumi Alugbe, who is the head of partnerships at Tony Elumelu Foundation. It's good to have you here.
Good morning.
And the banker here, the man who's got the deep pocket, is Babatunde Ajayi. Thank you so much. He's the technical advisor in charge of retail and consumer banking at the UBA group. And we're all having a bit of touch of red this morning. I got a little bit of that. It wasn't planned, really. So, folks, don't charge me for that. But that's the color. Thank you.
Fantastic color.
Yeah, fantastic one. Thank you.
Great touch.
And a nice color there, too.
Thank you.
A bit of touch of red for everyone. But I'm interested when I hear about strategic partnerships with a great Nigerian organization and international agencies such as the UNDP. So let's start with you, Adewumi, what this partnership is all about when it comes into entrepreneurship. Yes, TEF has done this this is 5-year running, and you think it is time. You're in charge of partnerships. What is this partnership all about, and what does it bring to the table?
Thank you for that. So 2 weekends ago in Niger, at the African Union Summit, we announced our partnership with the UNDP to empower 100,000 entrepreneurs across Africa, but over the next 10 years, but with a target for this pilot year across the Sahel region. And this is significant because not only is it 10 times the original commitment made by the founder, Mr. Tony Elumelu, five years ago in 2015, but it also shows that our model of entrepreneurship for development, it works. And international organizations are now seeking us out to partner with us in order to, impact the areas that they're working on. And that is actually the amazing part of such a partnership.
Why the Sahel region? And why the youth in the Sahel?
Well, the youth they're the future. And the Sahel region, as we know, this is an area that we all should pay attention to. We have the most vulnerable population right in that band at risk of illicit activities, extremism. And if we can find a way to impact development and create sustainable, footing in that region, we can change the trajectory, the narrative of what's happening there now, and further spread the stability across the region, northward, southward, and outward.
And what does the UNDP brings to the table in this philanthropy, COOM, social entrepreneurship, economic program that your foundation is working on? So
for our foundation, we created this holistic program, an intervention that uses entrepreneurship, because we do believe the key to sustained development lies in the private sector. So the more entrepreneurs we can create, the more the effects will trickle down through their communities, even their immediate families. So the UNDP, noticing that this was a model that works, they're bringing the financing on board to match our financing, because this program is in addition to our ongoing program from our commitment. So they're just coming on board to say, you know what, we want to work with you because we like this program, it works. Here's some more funding to do more, essentially.
How much is UNDP putting on the table? Or is it coming from Babatunde? No. Is the money coming through you?
No, it's coming from UNDP.
Okay, so how much is it, Babatunde? You're the one keeping the money.
Yeah, no, he's not keeping the money right now. What we're
as midwife in there. Okay, so how much is the size? What's the size? What's UNDP bringing? What's the size in dollar terms?
I know the fund is to empower 100,000 entrepreneurs within the next 10 years.
Any figure?
This commitment. So each entrepreneur gets up to $5,000. So because we're still running the pilot program in the Sahel region, we're gonna, once the program runs through, be able to cycle back to you on that. But it's up to $5,000 per entrepreneur.
We're talking about Burkina Faso, Cameroon, Chad, Mali, Mauritania, Niger, and Nigeria. And how would you do the footprints in the boots on the ground for the foundation, in these countries?
Okay, so
how will it work?
Our initial program, the same way our program runs, because it's more similar to our regular program than different. So what we do is TEF Connect. We have our website, which is an entrepreneurship hub, www.tefconnect.com, and that is the first channel to apply into the program. Outside of that, there are UBA branches in the Sahel region, and I'm sure.
Where are the branches in these countries?
Okay, we have branches in virtually all the Sahel countries in Africa, and the United Bank for Africa, through its foundation, what we are doing basically on this program is first to ensure that we manage the in-branch process of application, and also we have our SME teams on ground to be able to help with any questions these applicants may have. Secondly, apart from doing the first, we are also providing follow-on financing for these grant beneficiaries, such that if you judiciously use the grant given to you, we can avail you follow-on financing in form of low interest rate loan, ranging between $10,000 to $50,000 that can take up to 7 years to pay back to these beneficiaries. That's why we are on board.
So after the initial one, UBA can now can top that up based on
for you to expand your business, yes.
Then in terms of the criteria, the application is now open. When is it closing? What do I need to put on the system to get my application through, as it were?
Okay, so any African that's over 18 years old that lives or works or does business in the targeted region.
Domicile in
the targeted region.
Verifiable, yes.
Exactly. Okay. And has a business that, even if it's an idea stage, can log on to our website, www.tfconnect.com, and start the application process there. It's a 2-step registration process, 2 questions. You register and you start your process there.
If I have an idea about to make an aeroplane.
If your idea is viable, you go through, okay, so you do need to go through, it does, that sounds like actually a great idea, and that's in a tech space. We're really ready to encourage all
entrepreneurs. Or if I can write
a
software program, whatever.
That's fantastic, as long as we can help you put a business plan behind it, because when you finish our program, you end up with an investable business plan after being trained, mentored. So that business plan is what we fund, it's not just the personality. You actually have to have the business plan. And from there, if your program works, the sky's the limit.
Yeah, I have ideas.
Great. You can apply. There's no
I have ideas. And a part of this will be a business training. How long will that last? What will they be learning in there in the class?
So it's a 12-week business training, 3 months.
Technically 3 months.
Yes. So it's been actually likened to an online MBA, because you learn from the basics of marketing all the way out to, once you finish, essentially the 12-week breaks up a business plan production, so that when you finish the program, you have a business plan. So all the areas covered in the plan, you will have at the end of the program after, and the weekly, like, exams, essentially, to make sure you actually are retaining this. And then when your mentor comes on board to reinforce your learning, once you finish.
So how will African entrepreneurs gain from this?
Our African entrepreneurs?
Yes.
Again, because we at the foundation believe that the private sector holds the key to development in Africa. Any African entrepreneur, whether you want to apply to our program or not, can log onto our website and partake in the training. The training actually is available for all entrepreneurs. Now, the difference is if you are part of our programming, you'd end up getting the seed capital at the end. But if you're not, you can still partake in this and join in rewriting the African story.
I like that part. But the UBA Foundation, you folks are partnering with, you folks are in the same family. So what's your part in the process?
Okay, I said earlier, we'll manage the in-branch process, the application process, and we'll also give follow-on financing. Then thirdly, the Tunil Melu Foundation Forum that is happening between 26th and 27th of this month, we have the UBA Marketplace. I'm very excited to be here to talk about that, because it's such a very big thing.
UBA Marketplace.
You know, the marketplace was born out of the bank's desire and the drive to constantly promote entrepreneurship and to give visibility to our SME customers, visibility and market access to our SME customers. This year, we're going to make available free physical shop fronts for SMEs, almost 200 shops for people to come in, for SMEs to, for entrepreneurs to come in, showcase their wares and sell to an audience that is up to 10,000. That's a big one, a very big marketplace for you. And I'm going to encourage all entrepreneurs that are interested in this to go to www.ubagroup.com/marketplace to go and register. People are already registering on this. Is a very, very big one. And this year, what we're doing is to begin to push the narrative of the creative industry. To do this, what we are going to have a series of master classes that you have industry players coming to talk to people. We have Richard Mufedamijo. We have Cynthia Nassadine from Côte d'Ivoire. We also have Wizkid coming on board. He's going to headline a concert. We're going to have Niniola there. We're going to have DJ Copy and also DJ Neptune to also perform. Is going to be a great deal of fun for people. Yes.
Why making money?
While you're making money, you're having fun. It's going to be wonderful this time.
It's not just
because this time is a grand slam, man.
Yeah. Yes.
This is as big as it can get. I love those names. You'll be able to contain 10,000 people.
Yes. Such a big place.
It's at the Transcorp Hilton, Abuja. We can contain.
Oh, okay, that's your property as well. Oh, okay, now I know. Now I see the link. But if at any point any of this countries from Mauritania, Mali, Chad, there's no UBA branch, how does it work?
Okay. So, like I said, the first channel is tfconnect.com. So once you can register online, and we do understand there might be technological, issues with some people accessing that. So we have local partners on ground who will act as agents to help us receive the applications and such.
But this is all ahead of the TEF forum. So I'm trying to find out, is there anything significantly different here? How does it go on after the 26th and 27th event?
Oh, this is very exciting. So it's actually very exciting because, like Babatunde started off with, this is the largest gathering of the entrepreneurial ecosystem in Africa. And this is a place where entrepreneurs can mingle with investors, public leaders, private sector leaders, and build business linkages across borders. They can network. I mean, entrepreneurs can engage directly with some of their presidents, because we do have some presidents attending, and actually engage with them during our session. So for me, there's no bigger way for us to prove our commitment to the entrepreneurial ecosystem. And there's no better place for an entrepreneur to be than at the Transcorp Hilton, July 26th and 27th.
Babatunde spoke about the Wizkid and DJ Copy, and I know that's music to a lot of entrepreneurs here, especially the youth. So, but you talk about other speakers who are the big names. Give me a few names.
A few names?
Yes.
Well, the founder is going to be there. And,
the Afro-capitalist himself.
Absolutely. He's going to be there. There's a presidential panel that has 3 African presidents confirmed to attend. And that, to me, is a way where, as an entrepreneur, the questions you have that are burning, you get to direct it directly. We have international development organizations, a couple of presidents and vice presidents showing up. So I really encourage everyone to try and join us.
I just checking, I saw Akinwumi Adesina's name.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's the man with the bow tie of agriculture.
Of the African Development Bank.
Yes, of the UNDP.
Absolutely.
Group, yes. So it's going to be that's exciting. Now, one of the things is that, look, you folks taking this from the local, then you take it to continental. Now we have this UNDP. So, Dewumi, are you looking for other partnerships?
Yes, absolutely. What we have been able to prove with this program is that it works. We now have areas where we can measure and show that entrepreneurship and private businesses, they sustain and they keep communities, they provide stability, and they encourage development. And with that in hand, just like the UNDP came on board, we've had partnerships with other development organizations to expand our program, to scale it. Because if we can reach more Africans with this, we can absolutely change the narrative. Africa is a place where that we're open for business. It would encourage investments coming in rather than us just running out. So this, for me, is a great opportunity. And that's why this partnership was quite significant, because it shows that we are doing something that the world has seen, and we encourage everyone to come in. And anyone who wants to partner with us, we're open for conversation.
And about today, you can see money here, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're in charge of retail and consumer.
These are exciting times.
With the entrepreneurs coming through, that's where the consumer market is, isn't it?
Yes.
I know you're looking at the money. Okay, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate you being here this morning. Thank you so much, Babatunde Ajayi from UBA Group, and of course, Dewumi. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And see you on the 26th and 27th.
And if you can't be in Abuja, you can watch live. Visit our website, www.tonyelumolufoundation.org, and you can register to watch live, because we just want everybody to.
And that's going to be free.
That's free.
Now, I advise everyone to watch live.
Watch live if you can't make it.
Now, I tell them to watch live on Channels Television.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Watch live on Channels Television, Tony Elumelu Foundation. Thank you, everyone. See you again.